Hey folks, I'm Captain Jimbo Keith.
And I'm Captain Jim Keith.
Welcome to another episode of Keith Boys Outdoors Cedar Key Fishing Report. So finally, we had a few days where the wind wasn't blowing like crazy this past week, and the fish bit good. Caught a lot of redfish, a lot of good trout. Got on a couple really good bites of trout, and then the wind started blowing again. So that go figure. So Friday and Saturday it blew pretty good. In the mornings it was humping pretty good, but we were able to make it out and fish.
Calm down a little bit in the afternoon.
Yeah, the afternoons calmed down a little bit when the tide turned to go out. But it's definitely good. Water temps up to the mid 80s. Still not what we've had in the past, as far as being really warm.
Clearing up a little bit.
It's clearing up. The water is cleaning up a little.
A little bit.
The days that it was calm, the water got real clean and was pretty.
You can see the bottom.
Yeah,
it's been brown and dark, but you can see the bottom.
We've had like a southeast wind, so it's kind of blowing all that Swanee water back north up there. Steinhatchee's probably going to start seeing it here pretty soon if they ain't already in Horseshoe area. The river's still flooding, and the boat ramps are all shut out on the Swanee, so there ain't no need trying to go to the river. But anyway, saltwater bite's pretty good. There's a big tournament this weekend and a lot of people on the water Saturday. Very, very busy. Still catching them on Green Moon, the speckled trout, underneath the court.
Yep.
How we doing the redfish? You want to tell us about the redfish?
Started out good and slacked up a little bit. Well, the Saturday yesterday, just had so much boat traffic. I think had a lot of those fish spooked that were showing up in there. There was a lot of people moving around and boats running everywhere. And tournament going on, so some tournament boats coming through in there, I fished for about an hour, not probably quite an hour, red fishing, and I gave it up, went trout fishing. Ended up catching a good mess of trout. Glad I did.
Yeah, it was a good move. I spent a lot of time red fishing and had for an oversized one. It was pretty tough. You want to tell them what we've been using?
Yeah, on the redfish, we're using the knocker rig. We use number 4 circle hook with about a quarter ounce, a half ounce, depends on what you want though. Quarter ounce egg sinker.
We've been throwing a half.
Yeah,
whatever. Throw it a long ways.
Yeah, that's why you want to throw a little heavier ones. If you want to back off and throw a long distance, get you a little heavier weight. Yeah. And fishing on the bottom real slow. Just sit there.
A piece of cut mullet.
We get catching some oversized.
Yeah, some real big ones.
Quite a few oversized.
So if you're looking for cut mullet and you can't throw a cast net or whatever, and you don't want to full time with trying to learn how to throw one and learn them where you can, Doug has been having some pretty fresh mullet. DW&W right there by the Chevron in Cedar Key.
Marathon.
The Marathon. Okay, the Marathon. Right there.
By twice the ice machine.
By twice the ice machine. Twice the ice is on one side of the gas station. Doug's is on the other side. It's very reasonably priced. You can pick your ice up
there too.
Yeah. You can get your mullet right there and stake them up, cut them up. And pretty simple way to fish it. Yeah. Throw it up there and let it sit. I mean, it is pretty simple. If they're gonna bite, it's usually pretty quick. You don't have to wait real long.
I'm not getting a lot. We caught a few catfish. Seems like they're picking up a little bit more.
We caught plenty.
Yeah, it seemed like they're picking up, but we didn't get them at first, like a month or so ago. But now they seem to be. I guess the water's warming up, and that water's coming in. And
not a whole lot of pinfish though. Yeah. You're not getting a lot of little pinfish bites,
not like it used to. Probably pick up that.
I think that's coming. Yeah, it's just not quite warm enough.
But most what you're going to get hit is them redfish.
Yeah, redfish. So there's been some small reds too.
You caught trout too, didn't you?
Yeah, Stephen's been catching trout. Yeah,
red fishing.
Yeah, raw red fishing.
Yep.
Yeah. So last week we had our winner. We had our tool that we guessed here. Tell you what, grab it, and you can show people what this thing does. So anyway, our winner last week that guessed what it was and followed our pages is Papa John 87 on Instagram. He's actually fished with me before. Got a really cool picture of him holding a snook that he caught with me. Anyway, he was our winner of our Casking sunglasses that we gave away. I shipped them to him and he got them. He's a local guy. But go ahead, tell us about
this is what the item was that we wanted people to guess, and he guessed it. It's called Jump Box for trout line catfish. For catfishing, the commercial guys use it, and they would hook their hooks and set all their line inside the box here, and they'd hook their hook, have them all already baited. So when they get out, going in the front of the boat, the first boat I had as a bass fishing boat, I have to show you a picture of it on my phone, but it was an old catfish boat. I put old mark. I painted up myself. I was a teenager then, and painted up myself and painted all fancy. And that old Mark 75 on a Mercury. They call them Mark back then, a Mark 75. And anyway, they use those catfish boats. Get in the front, and then they had these sit down right inside of a box that's built. That's why these little pegs here, they could lift them out. But all the lines would hang in here like this. Every one of these around here. So you'll start there, and then it's easy to go out when they're going along because they let them out on a trot line. A bunch of hooks on one line, and then they vary from the hooks. But anyway, I saw this floating. I thought it'd be a cool idea. I want to put it in my room here and hang it up.
Really cool.
It's used, it's well used, and it's old. And it was handmade.
You can tell it's old by the nails that are in it.
Nails are in it. But anyway, I saw it floating, and I got it. And anyway, I just wanted to see, because a lot of people don't know about the commercial catfishing. And there used to be a lot more than there are now.
Yeah, there are now.
But this is one of the tools. It's called a catfish jump box, they call them. This sits right on top of the box, and all the lines down in here, and the hooks hang. Keep all the hooks separate.
Really cool.
So without tangling up. That's it.
So I did a maintenance day today on my truck and boat. I was changing oil in my truck after church, and I changed oil in my Yamaha on my show, and I have a boat home, gonna clean it up. And on the bottom of my Skeeter, I have a white hull, and I had real bad water stains. I don't care. We're gonna get water stains.
We all do.
We all do. If you have a white boat, or even a light colored boat, don't have to be white, you're going to get a water stain, that tannic water stain where it looks brown. I took a picture of my hull, and I'm going to take an after picture for our Addie to post on here. She can tag them on her page.
Before and after.
Before and after. So I got to thinking about it. I said, you know what? I'm going to bring that on the show tonight. A lot of people ask us about it. I did do a YouTube about it, or a Facebook long time ago, and had a pile of people interested in it. But this is it. Without further ado, everybody asks us. This is not a sponsored product. We have nothing to do with them. But it's called Rust Aid by Goof Off. This stuff is an acid. If you put it on your grass and you do it continually, it's going to kill it. So get up on your pavement or on asphalt or somewhere you don't care about the grass getting killed. You can put it in a little spray bottle, or what I've started doing, because you don't use as much, is I put about that much in the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket, and I get a soft brush, car washing brush. A heavy bristle brush don't hold it.
No.
So a soft brush, dip it in it, and you just smear it up under my hull. Reach up under there and smear it on or down the side. And by the time you get from one end of your boat to the back, that stain's gone. It literally, you don't have to scrub it. You just want it to wipe on there and get good coverage.
I just did mine yesterday inside the boat.
He did the
Mine's
inside the
white
hull.
inside on the Skeeter, and because we wash it down a lot out there on the salt water. We wash it and scrub it, but over time it'll start turning kind of a yellow.
Orange. I didn't do the inside of mine, but that needs to be done.
And it'll brighten it up.
And also, if you have any rust
spray it off with water.
Stains from hardware in your boat, around a screw or anything, you can put it on there and it'll eat that stuff up. It'll take it right out.
There, it'll be gone in a minute.
Pretty impressive
and just
stuff.
Rinse it off.
Yeah, you just want to rinse it off afterwards. Your trailer, I like to wet my trailer down before I put this on the hull, and then spray it off immediately after on the aluminum. It will brighten the aluminum a little bit, but I don't know how good it is for it. This is just what we do. It's what we use.
Just for the fiberglass.
It's just for the fiberglass, basically. It works good. Don't mix it with bleach. It will react. It's two chemicals, and they will start smoking. I know that from experience. Just telling you. Probably make a good bomb if you put a lid on it. Don't suggest doing it. But anyway.
Go by the directions.
Go by the directions on it. It's right here. It's for removing water stains off of houses and concrete. But it works really good on boats. Anything fiberglass, it works good on it.
Yeah.
You can get it at
boat deck, boat cover. Yeah, everything.
So it's got all kind of different things on here.
Driveways.
You can get it at Home Depot in a lot of places. And then I found it at Ace in Chiefland, and I found it at Ace in Bronson. I actually got this one at Ace Hardware in Bronson. John Meeks carries it there. Go see them. It's like 11 or 12 bucks now for the gallon. It'll last you a long time.
You don't need to use the whole
yeah,
thing.
you just
lay
I
a
mean,
little
a
bit.
little bit in your bucket, and you can. It goes a long ways, and just enough to wet your brush on there and scrub it on. It works really good. But that's something that we do.
Yep.
We don't do it every day, but you know, we do use it periodically to get the stain off. It doesn't take long to do it. It works really good.
Just make sure you wash it off.
Yeah, just rinse it off. I
Don't
wouldn't
leave it on
advise leaving it on there.
Yeah.
But this week we got another busy week. Hopefully we can have some more products coming. I'm hoping my hookup brings me some stuff that we can give away. So we'll do another giveaway coming up here probably next month, or maybe this month, since we did the end of April. We'll do one at the end of May. So we'll get something cool.
It's Nurses Week that's coming up, starting tomorrow. I guess starting today. Sunday's the first day of the week, but Nurses Week this week. I'm taking 4 nurses tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Macy might jump in there with me. I have 5. One to be nurse, but anyway, we have 4 nurses.
Wow.
So
you're gonna have a boatload.
Yeah.
Boatload.
That'd be looking forward to it. I've taken them before.
Yeah. I got one of them
yearly, but anyway, a shout out to all you nurses. We appreciate you and what you do, and help us out when we're sick, and all the things that you do. We appreciate it.
It is greatly appreciated. Well, guys, we're getting ready to go eat dinner.
Yep.
It's Sunday afternoon. Hope y'all enjoyed the Lord's Day. Had a little bit of rest, a little relaxation. We're going to get back to work on Monday. And tomorrow, go back to guiding. We'll be on the water. If you see us at the boat ramp, please stop and talk to us. Say hey. Give us a shout out. Thank you for watching. I did hear Chuck told us at church today he got some Recons and some estuary rods. He's all set. The Recon reels are holding up good. I can't knock it for the price of the rod and the reel.
And I asked him when I saw him, I said, "Did you get 2?"
Yeah, you gotta have 2.
I said, one for her and one for him.
That's right.
Always get your wife one.
Yeah. Yeah. They give you another reason to buy a rod and reel.
That's right.
But anyway, guys, thank y'all for joining us. And like, subscribe, follow, do all that. Just a shout out on the subscribe thing. A lot of people aren't clear on the subscribing on YouTube. To subscribe, you have to have a YouTube account. Setting up an account is super easy. All you have to do is give them your email. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay or be a member. You're opening it up where you can subscribe. And I'm not saying just do it for me, but it's really cool when you find stuff on YouTube, different mechanics. If I'm going to work on something on my car or my truck, I'm going to YouTube it first. And if you get on there, there's a lot of helpful information, and you can subscribe to these channels, and then you'll get an update on your phone or on your computer. You'll get an email that so-and-so posted a new video, and then you know to watch it, or you can go back into your archives when you're going to work on something.
If we put a new one on,
you would get a notification when our video posts.
So we might come on between now and
next time, even if we
hey, y'all better get out there to fish. You're eating it. Ugh.
Even if we go live while we're on the boat, you'll get a notification that we're live. So it really behooves you to make a YouTube account and subscribe to the different channels. Our cousin, Swamp Revival, Little Billy, is the pastor at the Cowboy Church. He started a YouTube page called Swamp Revival. It's legit. It's really cool. He does all kind of crazy stuff, from painting golf carts to tearing guns apart.
Ain't no telling with him.
There's no telling what he's going to have on there. So it's really, really cool. He's been with us some. He came and fished with me, and we did a video together. Check him out. He's posted that one. It's on YouTube. You can look it up.
He came to Cedar Key.
Yeah, brought some people to Cedar Key. So anyway, subscribe, follow, like, share, all those good things. Peace out. Y'all have a good day.
Catch a bunch.